Potter made a mice and elephant out of clay. Seeing both, Vedanti argues this is also same clay, this is also same clay. Why you call it as mice and why you call it as elephant? The potter says because it is in that shape. Then the Vedanti asks, can you make this mice into elephant? Potter said, yes, I can make it into an original form of clay. I can make these mice go back to the original form of clay, and out of that clay I can make elephant. This is the click. Get enlightened right now. You are a man made out of clay. You have to go back to that clay state, avyakta. Then from there you can make divine, whatever you want, that fulfilled, ultimate you. The present you has to go back to that clay state to become, to manifest as the ultimate you. The avyakta in the void, that noise begins to fall away. The world loses its pressure there. Problems lose their hardness there. The old state begins to loosen there. The old you is lost and the ultimate you is on. When the old state, new state can be impressed. Creation is not accomplished by force. It's not accomplished by desperation. It's not accomplished by repeating words, while inwardly feel opposite of what you speak. Creation is accomplished by consciousness accepting a state. The void is the most fertile ground for that acceptance. Because in the void of the mind, in the void, the mind is quiet enough to receive and the senses are silent enough not to interfere. When you enter the void, you do not go there empty-handed. You go there with a clear decision and you manifest that from the avyakta void. Patanjali describes Tate vartamatra nirbasam swarupa sunyamiva samadhi. When the object of meditation only shines forth in the mind, though devoid of the thought of even the self who is meditating, that is called samadhi. Even self who is meditating dissolves. That is called samadhi. You must take you to that avyakta state. You must take with you the end, not the struggle. You must with you the fulfilled state, not the process of getting there. You must reduce your broken mind to one simple natural moment that would be true if your wish were already realized. You should not concern yourself with how it will happen. You should not trust the chain of events. You should not ask by what means the world will rearrange itself. You simply choose that. You choose the reality already completed. Having chosen it, you enter the still and allow that fulfilled moment to arise within you. You do not force the scene. You do not strain to visualize with unnatural intensity charged. You let it come gently by being emotionally present. It may be faint at first. It may be simple, but that does not matter. The power is not in perfect imagery. The power is in inner acceptance. The power is in feeling the reality of what is being assumed. You must feel that you are there. You must feel that it is so. You must feel the naturalness of the wish fulfilled. This is the secret of avyakta void. It receives what it feels real in conscious. It does not respond to pleading. It does not respond to panic. It does not respond to desire mixed with fear. It responds to inward conviction. It responds to the quiet assumption that the thing is already. When you enter that threshold, you do not ask as the one who is waiting, you assume one who knows. You should not take your problems into the avyakta void and keep discussing them there. You should not enter that sense only to repeat the story of what is wrong. You should not use that sacred interval to magnify the condition you are trying to outgrow. If you carry the old state into the avyakta void, you strengthen it. If you carry the fulfilled state into the void, you plant it. This is why your posture matters. That is why your chosen assumption matters. The void is generative and it gives form to what is impressed upon it. So listen. In the outer world, things appear finished, settled, and already shaped. But Vyakta, reality is not yet hardened. In unmanifest, the reality is not yet hardened. In the unmanifest, you are the nearer. You are nearer to cause than effect. In the unmanifest, you are no longer dealing with appearances, but with the level from which appearances emerge. That is why you must learn to become still enough to enter it consciously. When you do, you are no longer merely reacting to life. You are touching the level at which life is formed. Guru Matye Stitam Vishwam. Vishwamatye Stito Guru. Guruhu Vishwam. Na cha anyaha asti. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Guru Gita says, salutation to the Guru in whom the universe abides, who abides in the universe, and who is not other than the universe itself. Gurumatye Stitam Vishwam, Vishwamatye Stito Guruhu. Guruhu Vishwam, Nacha Asya, Nacha Anya Asti. Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. So understand, Guru Gita beautifully says, the Guru abides in universe, universe abides in Guru. I tell you, every day you are also reaching that moment before you fall asleep. That is why I repeat, the moment before sleep is precious. Every night you are already moving toward the void. Every night the body releases. Every night the senses begin to withdraw. Every night the world starts to fade from view. Most pass through the threshold unconsciously, carrying into sleep the impressions of the day, the fears of the mind, and the burdens of circumstance. You should not pass through it carelessly. You should enter into it deliberately. You should cross that threshold with the feeling of fulfillment. You should fall asleep in the assumption that what you desire is already true. You should fall asleep in the assumption that what you desire is already true. Na antaha prajnam, na bahi prajnam, na upayataha prajnam, na prajnanaganam, na prajnam na aprajnam, adrushtam, abhyaharyam, agrahyam, alakshanam, achintyam, avyabhadesyam, egatma, pratyayasaram, prapancha upasamam, shantam, shivam, advaitam, chaturtam manyante, sa atma, sa vigneyaha. So understand, that state which I described, which is described in Mandukya Upanishad, He who is neither inward, aware, or wise means knowing. The action of knowing is mentioned here as the wise. He who is neither inward knowing nor outward knowing, nor both inward and outward knowing, nor wisdom self gathered, nor possessed of information, nor unpossessed of information. He who is unseen and incommunicable, unseizable, featureless, unthinkable, and unnameable, whose essentiality is awareness of the self in its single existence, in whom all phenomena dissolve, who is calm, who is good, who is the one, then whom there is no other. Him they deem the fourth. He is the self. He is the object of knowledge. Listen. When you do this rightly, you do not need to struggle afterward. You do not keep digging up the seed to see whether it has taken root. You do not keep checking the world every hour to measure its progress. Once the impression has been made, you let it rest. You let it descend into the deeper level of being. You let it unfold in its own appointed way. This is why patience becomes natural when the void has truly been entered. When you have in the deep mind, something in you says, in you knows. Listen. The true work is not in outward strain. The true work is in inward acceptance. Nowhere is that acceptance deeper and more powerful or more complete than in the unmanifest avyakta. You must also understand that the unmanifest is not far from you. It is not reserved for rare, the gifted, or the chosen. It is closer than your breath. It is beneath every thought. It is behind every reaction. It is the silent depth within you that is always present, though often unnoticed. So do this tonight. When you lie down, do not merely prepare for sleep, prepare for creation, to manifest your ultimate. Let the body be still, let the outer world fade, let the senses loosen their hold, enter that inward, quiet, where thought slows and awareness deepens, where even words become like weightlifting, difficult. Even carrying a word feels like farmers carry. Then bring before you the fulfilled state, ultimate you. Do not hold it as something hoped for, but as something accepted. Do not hold it as something distant, but as something present. Feel it as real, feel it as natural, feel it as yours. While the world falls away, let that assumption remain. You should just be emotionally present and practice this gently in a very relaxed way with a deep shraddha. No need to be emotionally charged. You should not approach it with anxiety as though effort could open the door. The void opens when you release, when you withdraw, when you cease clinging to the evidence of the senses. It is entered through inward surrender, but once entered, it becomes the chamber of creation. There, you are no longer a victim of conditions. There, you are no longer bound by what has been. There, you stand at the threshold where the unseen becomes seen. The void is the womb of form. It is the silence out of which reality is born. It is the place where the old state can be left behind and the new ultimate state can be accepted before the world has any evidence of it. You are not escaping reality when you enter the void. You are entering the level where reality is made. So do not fear the stillness. Do not rush past the threshold. Do not remain on the surface struggling with the shadows. Go inward. Become quiet. Release the world. Enter the void. Take with you the feeling that your desire is already fulfilled. Plant it there in silence. Rest in it. Sleep in it. Let creation respond from the depth where all things begin. Yatra uparamade chittam niruttam yoga sevaya yatra chayeva atmana atmanam pashyan atmani dushyati. Gita's 6th chapter, 20th verse. When the mind restrained from material activities becomes still by the practice of yoga, then the yogi is able to behold the soul through the purified mind and he rejoices in the inner joy. Tat eva artamatra nirbasam swarupa sunyam iva samadhi. When the object of meditation only shines forth in the mind as though devoid of the thought of even the self who is meditating, that is called samadhi. So now sit. Guru madhye stitam vishwam vishwamadhye stito guruhu. Guruhu vishwam nacha anyaha asti tasmai sri gurave namaha. Sit in this space. Sit inside the Guru who abides in the universe and who abides as the universe, and universe abides as him. Sit in him, with him, so your ultimate can manifest right now.
கருணார்ணமாய் கருதக்கதி நல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவனே. அதுவேதல மருணாசலனந்தலம் யாவிலு மதிக மதுபூமி இனிதயம் மறி அதுவே சிவன் பெயத பதியாமொரு மருமத்தலம் பதியவன் எதிலே பதிவானொளி மலையான் நிதனாசலம் இதுவே. சலமாமிதுவே புர்தெரி எல்லை எப்பொழுதுற்ற கருதினர்க்கு முற கருதினவுமே வருததுராது வரதவே தாந்த வருத்த விஞ்ஞானமாக்கும் நாமே யோசனை உண்டாம் இத்தலவாசர் கருதி கையாதீந்தியுமென் பாசம் சாயு சியம் பயக்கும்மே ஈசனமென்ற நாணை நானே. தழல்வியானே
கருணார்ணமாய் கருதக்கதி நல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவனே.
பதியாமொரு மருமத்தலம் பொல்லா வினைகள் ருணமம் புகழி எல்லாததுவா மெதுகன் குரலால் எல்லாதருணாசலமாம் இதுவே
ஒரு தெரியல்லையுற்றுகள் உற்றார் கருத்தினாற்றோர கருதினரும் நீ வருத்தமுறாது வராதவை தந்த வருத்த விஞ்ஞானமார்க்கு உண்டாமே
யோசனை மூன்றமித்தல மாசர் காசரு தீக்கையாதி இன்றியுமென் பாசமில் சாயச்சியம் வயக்கும் மே ஈசனம் என்ற நானே என்றுமே யரவோ நண்பர் இருப்பிடமித்தலந்தா ஒன்றுவார் பிறர்க்கின்றாவும் புன்மயர் பன்னோய் துண்ணி ஒன்றுவா தொழியும் தீயோர் உரனொரு கணப்பின் தங்கிக் குன்றுரு வருணை ஈசன் கோபவென் தழல்வியாவே கருணார்ணமாய்
ध्यान से सुनिए। अव्यक्त कोई स्थान या समय नहीं, बल्कि वह चेतना की अवस्था है जहाँ से सृष्टि प्रारंभ होती है। अव्यक्त शून्यता नहीं, बल्कि रूप लेने की प्रतीक्षा करती असीम संभावना ओन का क्षेत्र है। कुछ नया रचने के लिए बाहरी परिस्थितियों से परे जाकर उनके स्रोत तक पहुंचना आवश्यक है। जब ध्यान इंद्रियों से हटकर भीतर की ओर मुड़ता है, तब अव्यक्त का अनुभव प्रारंभ होता है। जागृति और निद्रा के बीच की शांत अवस्था ही अव्यक्त है। जागृति और निद्रा के बीच की शांत अवस्था ही अव्यक्त है। अव्यक्त में पुराने भय और सीमाएं मिटने लगती हैं, जिसे नई वास्तविकता के लिए स्थान बनता है। सृजन स्वीकृति के माध्यम से होता है और अव्यक्त उसके लिए सर्वोत्तम आधार है। उस पाने की प्रक्रिया पर नहीं, बल्कि पूर्ण परिणाम पर ध्यान केंद्रित करें। वास्तविक शक्तिपूर्ण हुई अवस्था को भीतर से सहज रूप से स्वीकार करने में है। अव्यक्त भैया विनती का नहीं, बल्कि अडिग विश्वास का उत्तर देता है। आप अव्यक्त में जो अवस्था ले जाते हैं वही आके सलकर वास्तविकता बनती है। अव्यक्त में आप परिणामों से नहीं बल्कि उस कारण स्तर से जुटते हैं जहां वास्तविकता निर्मित होती है। सोने से पहले अपनी इच्छा को पूर्ण मानते हुए सचेत रूप से अव्यक्त में प्रवेश करें। एक बार बीज बो देने के बाद उसे बिना हस्तक्षेप के विकसित होने दें। वास्तविक कार्य बाहरी प्रयास नहीं बल्कि आंतरिक स्वीकृति है। केवल नींद के लिए नहीं बल्कि चेत सृजन के लिए स्वयं को तैयार करें। जब इंद्रियों के प्रमाण छोटे जाते हैं तब अव्यक्त सृजन का कक्ष बन जाता है। अव्यक्त सभी रूपों की गर्भभूमि है, हिरण्य गर्भ है, जहां नई वास्तविकताओं का जन्म होता है। With this, I bless you all. Let you all manifest the ultimate. I have two gifts to all of you from Mahakailasa. The book Avatar Shastra, Volume 1, and Mahavakya in my voice. Have both the digital gifts and enjoy. Let everyone manifest the ultimate. Blessing.
Understand what is not yoga. Yoga is not just moving your body. Yoga is not just concentrating your mind. Yoga is the ultimate happening. Please understand.
Strong cognitions exploding into your system and changing your whole brain's alchemy, putting you in the space beyond any description and release such intense ecstasy into your system is yoga from my experience. The postures, stretching your body, everything is to align your system to retain that alchemy experience. What I am teaching as Nithyananda Yoga is not one more brand yoga, it is the yoga.
First, you need to understand what is not yoga. Yoga is not just moving your body. Yoga is not just concentrating your mind. Yoga is the ultimate happening. Please understand.
Strong cognitions exploding into your system and changing your whole brain's alchemy, putting you in the space beyond any description and release such intense ecstasy into your system is yoga from my experience. The postures, stretching your body, everything is to align your system to retain that alchemy experience. What I am teaching as Nithyananda Yoga is not one more brand yoga.
After this very powerful Darshan, Satsang, and the process by the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, let us all offer our deepest gratitude to Bhagavan by bowing down to Swamiji's Atma Murti, requesting all the Paramashiva Sena participants, Rajya Sabha members, and Chit Sabha members to please bow down to Swamiji's Atma Murti. What a powerful revelation from Bhagavan about the space of Avyakta. How Swamiji revealed in a very simple, elegant way how to be in that space of Avyakta, how to manifest from the space of Avyakta, and how just connecting and knowing and being in that space of Avyakta and going into that space of Avyakta just before every night's sleep, we can manifest the reality we want. So, those of you who have watched today's satsang, what is the powerful click that you got in today's satsang? What is the one powerful cognition that you're taking back from today's satsang? And what is the difference? What the understanding that you had about Avyakta, the void before satsang, and after today's satsang, what is the shift? What is the click that you got? What is the total different understanding that you got about the state of Avyakta? Please do go ahead and message in the chat. All the Paramashiva Sena participants in Kailasa Guinea-Bissau and Kailasa Tiruvannamalai, you can go ahead and take your gadgets as you get an opportunity to go ahead and share your experience under the live feed in YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, under the live feed of Bhagavan's Satsang. You can go ahead and share your experience of today's darshan. What were the clicks that you got about the Avyakta, about the state of void? What is it that really clicked with you? What was the experience that you had from today's darshan? Please go ahead and share your experience. And as we had shared just before the satsang started, we would like to invite every one of you to participate in the International Yoga Day competition. We have just about the day for you to submit your yoga videos. So the International Yoga Day competition is ending on the 20th of August. And in the International Yoga Day competition, we are having three different levels: the beginner, intermediate, and advanced level. And we have set of 5 asanas for each of these levels. And you should be recording yourself in any 3 of these 5 asanas, holding yourself in that particular posture for at least 15 seconds. Record your video and upload your video in the form that's provided in the eCitizen platform. The link for you to know more about the Yoga Day competition is kailasa.ai/yoga26. Again, it's kailasa.ai/yoga26 will take you to the page where we have the complete detailed information about the International Yoga Day celebrations of Kailasa, including how you can participate in the International Yoga Day competition. So with that, we would like to invite every one of you to share your experience of today's darshan. What was the click that you had? Participate in the International Yoga Day celebration, and also upcoming on the 1st of July, we are starting the next season of the Paramashiva Sena program. And as many of you may be aware, now the Paramashiva Sena program, the upgraded syllabus, what Swamiji has, upgraded the entire syllabus of the Paramashiva Sena program, where pretty much what we used to cover in the 21-day Inner Awakening program, with an upgraded syllabus of all of latest Swamiji's latest revelations, latest techniques are being taught in the Paramashiva Sena program. So almost about 15 to 16 days of the program starts with various levels of completion. You will learn about completing with your identity, completing with your pain patterns, completing with your root patterns, completing with your relationships, completing with health, completing with wealth, completing with fear, fear of death, completing with your past life patterns. And you will also be receiving various initiations into Shivadiksha level 1, Shivadiksha level 2, Healer's initiation, and you will also receive the unclutching initiation, like that, all the special processes, darshans, initiations, the Chijjada Granthi process, all of these which we had in the Inner Awakening program is now being offered in the Paramashiva Sena program as well. Not just that, you will also be trained. You'll be receiving the AI training, the social media training, ambassador training, and all the trainings that you need to function as a very effective and an efficient member of Parliament of Kailasa. Because as you graduate from the Paramashiva Sena program, you will be ordained, you'll be blessed with the title of Kailasa's Member of Parliament of Kailasa's Rajya Sabha. So equipping yourself with all the training that is required to present about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, to present about Kailasa, to represent as an ambassador of Kailasa in various international events. So all of these is power packed in this 31-day program, which also includes 2 hours of yoga every morning and about 1 hour of yoga in the evening. So almost 3 hours of yoga per day. And with all these different completion processes, and not just that, all the completion processes now come also with an upgraded technique of what Swamiji revealed in terms of deleting and rewriting your past. So at every level, you go through an intense process of completing with your past, deleting your past, and rewriting your past. So you're spending this 31 days to completely rewrite your blueprint, your life's blueprint, manifesting life the way you want. And now every day, literally, we are having Swamiji's darshan, initiation, special processes. And July is also the time where we are celebrating the grand Guru Purnima celebrations. So on the 29th of July, we have the Guru Purnima celebration. So that comes as a part of the July July Paramashiva Sena program as well. So July is packed with a lot of things. So beautiful celebrations and programs. So do come and join us for the July Paramashiva Sena program. And if you are interested and if you would like to participate in the program, do sign up at ecitizen.info/PSS. And now, final announcement we would like to do is about the most auspicious, much awaited, the next grand celebration of Kailasa, which is the Guru Purnima celebration. For every disciple who has benefited from the Guru Sishya Sampradaya of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, which is literally the whole of humanity. Today, if this enlightenment science is alive, it is because of the Guru Sishya Sampradaya of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Paramashiva as Adi Guru blessed the world as Dakshinamurti. And today, Paramashiva is continuing to bless humanity, manifesting the form of Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivам, blessing us all. So, It's our time to offer our deepest gratitude at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji by offering our gratitude by celebrating in the Guru Purnima festivities. And that's the only day when the Guru directly accepts the Bhiksha from the disciples as a mark of accepting your karmas, burning away your karmas, and granting you the ultimate liberation. So, a life of absolute tyaga, compassion, and deep love and compassion for humanity is all Swamiji's life is about. And as disciples, I would like to invite each and every one of you. That's the one day we should not miss offering the Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji. Because even in Guru Gita, if you see, Bhagavan Paramashiva, when he reveals about the Guru Tattva, the first thing Bhagavan Paramashiva says is worship the feet of the Guru. For, let's say, for Paramashiva, we do Rudrabhishekam, Rudra Homa, Rudram chanting. For Devi, we may do the Sri Meru, the Sri Chakra Puja, the Sri Yantra Puja. But for Guru, it is the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Offering of gratitude by worshipping the divine lotus feet of the Guru is the best form of worship. So on the day of Guru Purnima, let every one of us, every disciple, every Rajya member, Chitsabha member, we should all register and offer our deepest gratitude in the form of Pratyaksha Pada Puja at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Swamiji. So it's happening on the 29th of July, and we also have the Tulabharam and we have the live satsang by Swamiji. So please do invite your friends and family and the VIPs, influencers, the statesmen, invite them as special guests for the Guru Purnima festivities coming on the 29th of July. So with that, it's time for us to enter into a very quick round of